Here we are going to discuss about the last scenario, which is nothing but life disparity. So it is the difference in the life of the projects. One project may be for 2 years, another project is for 3 years. In that case, comparing the two projects and arriving with the best project be difficult, right? So to rule off that difficulty, this scenario is used. Okay, let us move further. Here the step is very simple, guys. Only one thing you need to compute is equivalent annual benefit. In case your project is being provided with the complete set of cost, then you're going to find your equivalent annual cost. Okay, so either you're going to find the equivalent annual benefit or equivalent annual cost. Let us see the formula. Equivalent annual benefit is equal to net present value into capital recovery factor. Okay, then equivalent annual cost is nothing but present value of cost into capital recovery factor. So what is meant by capital recovery factor? So capital recovery factor is nothing but inverse of annuity factor, that is 1 divided by annuity factor. Very simple, right? Okay, let us move further and do an example before completing this session. So there is two project P and Q with an investment of 50 lakhs and Q also with investment of 50 lakhs. Whereas this project P is providing us with an cash flow for only 1 year, okay? And this Q is providing us with a cash flow for 3 years. For first year it is 20 lakh and for second year it is 20 lakh and for third year it is 70 lakh. So and K is 12%. It is your cost of capital is 12%. So as usual, if you are going to do this sum by following NPV method, you will be getting a different answer. And if you are going to do this sum as per IRR method, then again you will be getting the different answer. Okay. Yes, you will be having a different recommendation of selections. So this will, with the help of this equivalent annual benefit, we can able to find which project is best even though there is a life disparity. Okay, we know that equivalent annual benefit is equal to net present value into 1 divided by annuity factor. This annuity factor is nothing but your capital recovery factor. Okay, let us find the equivalent annual benefit for project P. So net present value into 1 divided by AF. Okay, 75 lakh is my cash inflow. I'm discounting it with the cost of capital 12 for the year 1 because the cash inflow is for year 1, right? It happens only in year 1. Minus my present value of cash outflow, it is 50 lakh. Since it is a period 0, I'm just going to have 50 lakh. So I directly put 50 lakh here and I have to be multiply this with 1 divided by annuity factor. Okay, let me help with the calculation part of annuity factor elaborately for better understanding. Let us move to the working note, guys. So first of all, write the formula. Always write your formula and proceed with the sum, okay? 1 minus 1 divided by 1 plus r or k, whatever. It can also be r, okay? So 1 plus k whole power n divided by k. Okay, what is your k here? It is 1 minus 1 divided by 1 plus 0.12 whole power 1 divided by 0.12. So by solving it, I will be arriving with 1 minus 0.893 divided by 0.12. So finally the answer is 0.89. So my capital recovery factor is nothing but reciprocal of annuity factor. Therefore 1 divided by 0.89 is 1.1236. So by multiplying my net present value with the capital recovery factor, I will be arriving with the equivalent annual benefit. So it is nothing but rupees 19 lakh for this project. Okay, let us move further and find the equivalent annual benefit for project Q. Again, here also net present value into 1 divided by annuity factor, which is nothing but your capital recovery factor, so computation of NPV. So since there are more here and the cash flows are unequal, I'm just going to work out this sum with the help of a tabular form so that it will be easy. So again here the discount factor 0.893, 0.797, 0.712 is nothing but your discount factor corresponding to the 12%, right? Yes. So by multiplying my cash flow into discount factor, I will be arriving with my present value of cash flows. The total comes to be 83.64 minus initial investment, just 50 lakhs. I will be arriving with 33 lakhs 64,000. Now my equivalent annual benefit for project Q is 33 lakh 64,000 into 1 divided by annuity factor. Let us find the annuity factor here. So simply substitute the values in this formula. So here n is 3, right? Yes. So what happens is my annuity factor comes to be 2.4025 by taking reciprocal. The final answer is rupees 14.00208. When I convert it to lakhs, it is nothing but 14 lakh 208, guys. Okay. Now I am having equivalent annual benefit of project P and also equivalent annual benefit of project Q. Let us go to the decision. So P, what P provides me with? It provides me with an annual benefit of rupees 19 lakh and Q provides me with an annual benefit of rupees 14 lakh something. So what is the better project to be chosen? So the recommendation you're going to provide is you just go for project P because it is providing you with higher returns when compared to project Q. Okay, in some cases you will be providing with entire cost, okay, that is investment, or there will be a cash outflow. In that case, what will be happening is you're going to find your equivalent annual cost. So the formula is present value of cash outflow into your 1 divided by F. Again, it is nothing but your capital recovery factor. So what happens here is, guys, so when it comes to an equivalent annual benefit, you're just choosing the project with a higher benefit. When it is for equivalent annual cost, you're going to choose a project with lesser cost. Okay, that's it for today. And here I'm just completing with my life disparity. And if you are following my video, we have been completed the 3 scenarios, which is the first one is size disparity and second one is time disparity, and finally we are completing with our life disparity. And thank you for today.